Welcome to another edition of the eSpot with Camille. The eSpot is your location for the latest in entertainment, beauty, and design from the people who make it. Thanks for joining.
He was in worldwide. He was in a Rocky Horror Picture Show, Shadowcast, and he was the best Janet I had ever seen.
Damn it!
I look good in my my flat.
Yeah, and his bustier. He still has his bustier, as do I. I have his bustier. No, I don't have anything from that show other than fond memories, and I'm going to have a lot of fun memories from being here this weekend. And why don't I just shut up?
What's some of your favorite parts of seeing people coming up and talking to you at this con?
My favorite, well, you know, you come to a con and you just get a lot of people coming up saying you're the greatest, you're fabulous, you're so handsome, you haven't aged a day, you know, and then you go home and take out the garbage, and that's what these are about. You get 3 days or 4 days of this rush of compliments and this and that, and then you got to go back to reality. I wish this was my reality 24 hours a day, you know, the whole year, but it's not. So I have to take what I get from here home, and I have no idea where this conversation is going.
Well, you take this and then you go home.
I go home.
And then your wife reminds you that, you know, you have to take out the garbage.
I didn't say about my wife, did I? No, yeah, my wife, or you. You always tell me, you know, that it's this is a very special time for you and for me. And then I feel a little bit like Biden at the no. Okay. That's all I got. I just love it here. I love Mike. I love all the fans out there, and I can't wait to go out and sell you my underwear.
Very nice.
Okay.
Do you have actual underwear at your booth?
I have my
everyone to
underwear
buy
at
and
my
sign?
booth. You can buy my underwear.
That's fantastic.
Isn't it?
It's clean though, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Questionable.
Depends on how much you want to pay.
Very true.
My Janet.
Yes.
Yeah. Get out of here.
I'm just saying, you know, maybe what, you know, yeah.
Just told me to leave.
Now you really are like Biden, being forced out.
I'm so sorry I'm embarrassed in front of your little city.
It wasn't embarrassing to me.
It wasn't.
It wasn't embarrassing to me.
To you.
No, I love you.
I don't. Okay.
All right, can we have
You
both
haven't
of you?
aged a day.
Well, you're so sweet.
And I love you.
Yeah, and you love me.
We love you.
Okay. Well, you haven't aged today.
And we're gonna.
Hey, come in here and talk to these people because it's your city, and I'm an interloper. Oh, I've got all these microphones. You might want to take these microphones.
I'll get you there.
I got 4 microphones up.
I love about it is all that it's intergenerational, young, old, everybody having a good time. As you could have seen from the other mayor, he's glad to be here too and kind of setting the world on fire. What can we say?
How important is GalaxyCon to the economy of especially downtown Raleigh?
It is huge. I mean, you said 44,000
I
people.
think last year we had 8.5 million
Yep.
in economic impact.
Yep, so the economic impact is huge. Hotel rooms, food and beverage. I mean, that also helps fund our interlocal agreement, brings revenue in. And just, I love the exposure that Raleigh gets. It's a great for us to have like this interface across the country and people getting to know Raleigh and who we are and what we do.
How much of a kind of a center point is GalaxyCon with the expansion going forward with the new hotels and everything?
Well, Mike won't be able to say it's our biggest event in our smallest venue in a few years.
That's right.
Because we will be adding a whole new addition.
Yeah, 50,000 on the exhibit floor, a 30,000 square foot ballroom, another probably 20,000 in breakout room space, and then the Omni's going to have a 30,000 square foot bar room and 20,000 square feet of space. So we'll add 50,000 there, about another 100 in this building. So
It's going to be huge. So we're expecting you to fill it, Mike.
done.
You know, and
Done.
so we'll have a lot more space, bring in a lot more people, and just really energize our city and our downtown. It is so much fun. It really is.
And to your point, to the mayor's point about the profile of Raleigh as a city, you know, this weekend is San Diego Comicon, which is the big, you know, Comic-Con that everyone talks about in the press and gets all the national attention. While that's going on, we're sold out for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Or we will be.
And we are here on day 4 with the beautiful cosplayer from Ultimate Comics, who's going to give us some insider tips on not only how to cosplay with confidence, but some exciting news about what's happening next weekend. So tell everyone how they can follow you, what's your name, and all the fun stuff.
My name is Britini. You can find me on Instagram as Britini the Cat. It's spelled weird, but if you put it all as one word, I will pop up, I promise.
So how do you have the confidence to do this every Comic-Con, every event? You're always so gorgeous and beautiful. So tell me, how do you do it? How do you feel confident wearing a costume out in public?
It's been many years of doing it and sort of perfecting the art, ever changing. I'm still not perfect. There's always room to grow, but it's such a wonderful creative outlet, and as an artist you sort of want to find those creative outlets that help you feel young and active and find a community that you enjoy being in. So this sort of gives me the confidence to get out there, do something that I love, talk about things that I love with people who have, you know, like minds, and make friends. It's really fun.
So when you first started, what was your first character and why did you choose that one?
So my very first character was Misa from Death Note. It's an anime that I was, you know, very into anime. This was back in high school. My friend was like, oh, you know, you need to come to this convention with me. Back in the day, it was Animazement when it was in the old venue in the Sheraton in Durham. So she was like, you got to come out, like, you need to do a cosplay, you need to pick something. So I was like, okay, well, I'll do Misa. She has blonde hair, it's easy, I don't have to have a wig, because back then wigs were like scary to me.
A little Party City-ish.
Yeah, yes.
No offense to Party City, but you know.
So I went to Charlotte Russe, which is like really dating me, and
I still have a leather jacket from Charlotte Russe. It lasts forever, so no shame here.
Exactly. So I went out to Charlotte Russe, found like a plaid skirt and like, you know, some goth girl stuff, and then went out there and just had a good time with my friends, and it was not good at all. It was not polished at all, but it was fun, and that it really sparked that love for cosplay for me.
So for anyone that's thinking about getting into cosplay, what would be your #1 tip to get started?
Do it. Don't be scared. So many people ask me that question. They're like, you know, where do I start? Nowadays, it is so easy. Cosplay is just at your fingertips at this point because it's pop culture and it's so popular. Pick a character. Say, I love that character. It doesn't matter who it is. As long as you resonate with that character, say, I'm going to do that. Go on Amazon, go on Google, find a costume. Don't be scared to be messy at first. You know, we're never going to be perfect. So as long as you're having fun and you feel good and you're having a good time with your friends, that's what's important.
So next weekend, there's a big event happening right here locally. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yes. So Saturday, August 3rd from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. is the Durham Mini Comic-Con. It's going to be in the Durham Armory in downtown Durham. Tickets are just $5. You can purchase them at any of the Ultimate Comics store locations or at the door. It's very
Wait, did you say $5?
$5. It's so affordable.
You don't have to just pour it in my hand. Just kidding. Because GalaxyCon is not $5, mind you, not even for parking. So we're so excited about so many of these different things coming here. I know you heard about GalaxyCon is expanding and all of that is bringing to the area. So it's exciting to be in the ground, I guess, starting from the ground floor with it all. So what are you the most excited about with all this new expansion and more Comic-Cons and GalaxyCons and NC Comicon? Like, It's like every month you have something fun to do,
Yeah,
dress up
It
for.
really is like every month there is something. I have to say, last year I started as the event coordinator for NC Comicon. So
Congratulations.
yeah, thank you. So really just being able to have a job where I am in my element and doing something that I love and helping to coordinate events like this. It's been so fun, and just, yeah, having that promise that there's always something going on. I can dress up for it, I can come out and meet amazing people like Camille and just have a good time. So
Thank you, Brittany. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and thank you, Brittany, for being my guest. I really, I adore her. Like, you have to follow her Comic-Con. You have to follow her on Instagram because her costumes, her cosplays, amazing. All right, again, what's the tag for everybody to follow you at?
Britini the Cat, all one word.
All right, thanks again.
Thank you.
Hi, we're here at GalaxyCon in Raleigh, and I am so excited because we're here with cosplayer Silverheart. So tell me, how did you get started in cosplaying?
Oh my goodness, it was very random. I always been a nerd all my life and always hit it. And then in 2018, I decided to go to a convention, and I went there and actually met another black professional cosplayer, and she inspired me so much. Shout out to Charlie Rocket Cosplay.
I know Charlie. I love her.
She is awesome and amazing. Like, she inspired me. She was so friendly. She was so helpful. She, hit me up, sent me an email. I sent her an email. She responded, and then ever since there, like, I just got started and just picked up crafting and got started 2018, the end of the year, and 2019 was my first time guesting at a convention.
So during the pandemic, was that when you got really creative with this? Were you able to just start making all your own costumes? I overheard that you made all your own costumes. To start in 2017, that's one heck of a, you've definitely improved quickly. So what was your background, or did the pandemic help you, like, learn how to make all of these things?
So I would say the pandemic probably just gave me more time to do it, but I was already crafting even before that happened. I actually did a convention like February, March, right before the shutdown and the quarantine occurred. So the pandemic gave me more time to do it, but I was kind of already crafting. And it's interesting because I don't consider myself a creative person. I'm not good at arts and crafts, at least what I used to tell myself. So when I started, I'm just very good at following tutorials and patterns and YouTube videos, and that's kind of how it helped me really get into it and improve.
Well, so this costume is amazing, but you also have so many other different characters you play. Is there one that you enjoy more than the other, or was there one costume that you had the most fun making?
See, it's hard to say because I'm a little biased because I just made this one that I'm wearing, so right now this is my favorite.
I mean, the makeup alone has me so distracted. It's beautiful.
Thank you. But I will say my Wonder Woman is probably my favorite, and its whole sentimental value to me because my very first full armor cosplay I did was Wonder Woman. It looked like a beginner did it, which is fine. But I had a lot to work on from there. And so I made that one in 2019, and I made this Wonder Woman one in 2021, I believe. And so that was like my progress pick. Like, you see me went from one armor to another, and that was like the combination of all my like skill improvement.
So I have to ask, because I'm sure there's somebody at home that's probably like, how do you get the confidence to come out here in armor and just own it? Like, you guys, I mean, there's got to be like a school where you learn all these different characters' traits, and because I think of like Disney World where the characters are so like in costume or in character as well. So what about for you? What makes you like so confident to be able to come out here in full costume and look amazing, I might add? But how did you what gave you that confidence?
For me, it's, having fun. Like, to me, I would tell people, I don't feel like it's more so confidence, but it's just fun. Like, I'm having fun. I put on the cosplay. I'm like, oh, I feel good in this. I like this. It's fun to be in. I love when people see it and smile. Even if they don't know who I am, they see it, they smile, like, that looks cool. So to me, that just gives me the motivation, I would say, to do it. Confidence, sometimes, as we all know, we all struggle sometimes with self-image. I don't always feel confident in it, and I always think, oh, this isn't that good. But I think just the fact that I'm having fun, that overshadows it.
Fair enough. Well, thank you so much again for being a guest on the E-Spot with Camille. I can't say how much I appreciate talking to you and taking in this whole outfit. It is absolutely gorgeous.
I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
I kept my purse on. I didn't even
look
need
great,
your help.
by the way. I'm about to say,
thank
I love
you.
it.
Well, I just realized how ashy my legs are. Whatever. Yeah, well, I have the Tiana dress too. But so rumor has it he's met one of my favorite actors and was able to get some things signed. So tell me about this.
It was in Maryland. We got the Ahsoka giant figure. It's like one of the big ones at the Third Eye Comic Store, and we got it for DC AwesomeCon and we got Rosie Dawson to sign it, and it was the first one she's ever done, so she put number 1 on it and all that good stuff. And one of the lightsaber boxes for when the Mandalorian came out, the Legacy lightsaber box, she signed and she put number 1 on.
See, 6 degrees of separation. Every time I come to GalaxyCon, I meet somebody that's met Rosario. That's not me, but I'm so happy for you guys.
We go to all of them.
How was meeting her?
She was really awesome. We met her, we met Natasha, and we met Hayden Christensen, and they were all awesome.
Wow, you met the big trio. That's amazing.
And McDermott, was he here or there?
Oh, McDermott was
Yes.
Richmond.
So, Mom, were you into Star Wars the whole time as well, or did he
We
suck you
started
in?
watching Star Wars when he was 5, and that's when I first turned him on to Star Wars. And
good mom.
He's been a collector ever since. And
Do you ever regret introducing him to such an expensive hobby?
No, well, that part.
It's totally expensive.
But he's well worth it. And,
Is he your only child?
Yes.
That'll do it.
And we keep him out of trouble.
I'm an only child. She's an only child, so I can relate.
Nice. Yes.
It's
yes.
good when you can spoil just one completely,
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
It's fun.
Yes. He's such a great son.
Yeah.
I couldn't ask for a better son. He's awesome. He's an angel. And he's
Well,
available.
I got it on camera. Nice.
He's 24. He's available.
So all those ladies in your 20s, Nick's available, but you have to share with his Star Wars collection because he's not selling it.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you so much. That was so
Know you can get it, looking exquisite, no competition, stay on a pivot. Who be watching, they be plotting, she's so motherfucking independent. Mama be big, got on her grind. She had to get out her mama house. Daddy be tripping, now she be whipping, ain't no more.